Through his two-week tour of the United Kingdom, Rahul Gandhi declared that democracy in India had died. He even called for the foreign hand, which triggered a massive political firestorm back home. As Rahul fought the democracy crisis overseas, back home many have been wondering if his attack on the state of India's democracy will help or hurt the Congress party.
So the surprising thing is that the so-called defenders of democracy, which are the United States, European countries, seem to just be oblivious that a huge chunk of the democratic model has come undone, right? Which is a real problem.
And if that wasn't enough, he followed it up with this.
The huge amount of inequality that is erupting in the West and in India is a threat to the democratic idea. We have to think about that. We have to have a strategy for that. That's not on the table.
No two comments have exploded more violently from Rahul Gandhi's tour of the United Kingdom. The de facto leader of India's oldest political party almost plainly calling for outside intervention to save what he sees as India's dying democracy.
How would you react if democracy suddenly disappeared in Europe? Right? You'd be shocked and you'd be like, oh my God, that's a massive blow to democracy. Well, how would you react if something, a structure 3.5 times Europe suddenly went non-democratic? Right? That's happened already. So the surprising thing is that the so-called defenders of democracy, which are the United States, European countries, seem to just be oblivious that a huge chunk of the democratic model has come undone, right? Which is a real problem.
The perplexing call for a proverbial foreign hand has understandably triggered a political firestorm.
विदेशी दोस्त हों, विदेशी एजेंसियां हों, विदेशी चैनल हों या फिर विदेशी जमी हो, किसी का भी दुरुपयोग करके भारत को बदनाम करने का कोई मौका नहीं छोड़ रहे। मुझे लगता है अपनी नाकामियों को छिपाने के लिए एक सुनियोजित तरीके से विदेशी सरजमीन से राहुल गांधी जी ने भारत को बदनाम करने का ठेका ले रखा है।
You cannot blame Rahul ji for that, because Rahul ji knows that in India nobody will hear him. So who will hear him? Only anti-India people. So he has collected a bunch of anti-India people in London and he talked to them. But so far as India is concerned, India will not hear Rahul today, or India will not hear Rahul even day after tomorrow.
A union minister went as far as to invoke the unkind moniker that Rahul Gandhi is labelled with. If Rahul Gandhi wanted political and media traction, he most certainly got it with his call for outside intervention, even if he made this minor clarification.
It's our problem, right? It's an internal problem, it's an Indian problem, and the solution is going to come from inside, it's not going to come from outside.
But zooming out from Rahul's week-long tour of the UK brings into contrast a separate question. Is democracy in danger, or is it the Congress party that's in danger? The Congress's dismal performance in 2023's first set of polls in 3 big northeast states, the first election test since the end of Rahul's high-profile Bharat Jodo Yatra, should come as the first big alarm bell, an indicator that nothing has changed in the Congress's languishing battle readiness. Bereft of a distinct Rahul Gandhi footprint, the Congress has been hesitant to flaunt momentum after the Himachal Pradesh victory. All eyes will now be on the Rahul Congress in the crucial Karnataka election test next. But with the big 2024 fight getting nearer every day, the Congress's Palace of Woes haven't reduced. Rahul still hasn't fixed the leadership war in Rajasthan, a state that goes to polls this year. And while Mallikarjun Kharge was elected Congress president last year, there are no illusions about just who the party boss is. A question few within the Congress have the stomach for, especially after the G23 debacle, is a faint echo in the face of the reloaded Rahul enterprise. 2023 is peppered with big poll battles, and they will incrementally answer the question: Who's really in danger? Democracy or the Congress party? Bureau Report, India Today.